to start this episode off by shouting out our sponsor, one of our sponsors for this episode, Mimo's Restaurant. We want to thank Mimo's for for sponsoring us. They're located in Reading, PA, family owned and operated since 1997. We all know about it. We've been eating it since our 4 years at Alvernia. So hey, go down to Mimo's and tell everybody that the good guys rant sent you down there. What's going on, everybody? I don't even know what episode this is. What episode is this, fellas?
Bro, it's episode 4, man.
4? Episode 4? Episode 4? Oh, dang. My bad. My bad. All right, so we got episode 4 here, the Good Guys Rant podcast. We got me, Dope. We got Buzz. We got Reed. And we got Tar. And for this episode, we got a special guest joining us.
Yes, sir.
Our boy,
yes,
Tim
sir.
Toney.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my man?
What's going on, fellas? How we doing?
Hang in there, man.
I'm ready to pod. I've been tuned in. I've been waiting for this moment to shine.
Got the hot takes ready?
For sure. I'm bringing all the smoke.
All right.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All the smoke. I'm with it.
So what's up? What you been up to? How's Tim Toney Media doing?
Tim Toney Media going well. It's my personal business. One-man band, one-man team. I got something real special in the works. I can't really say it, but you will know in what probably 3-4 months when all the footage and all that stuff comes out. But I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking me.
That sounds good. We tuned in for that. We tuned in for that.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I feel like it's been a while since we got together, man. It's been a couple of weeks. So what's going on, fellas? What we been up to?
Not much. The weather's getting nicer. It's like hooping weather outside again. You guys, we gotta drop that rare footage of me at the park the other day, throwing up bricks.
I thought the rare footage of me at the park the other day. Sheesh.
Yeah, we'll get a highlight tape of Tar and I going back out into playing basketball, just throwing up bricks.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you get your dunker tip in there too.
Oh yeah, no, we can put that in the archive for sure.
Nah, but you know what they say when the weather get nice.
What do they say?
The girls come out. Sundress season, baby. It's upon us. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm really waiting for.
Here he goes.
Today, the governor just signed the executive order to lift the stay-at-home order in Jersey. So you already know.
He's open.
Man. Yes, sir.
We gotta pull up to Jersey.
We open.
Yeah.
Wow, it's litty.
Yeah, come down to Jersey, fellas. We get a hoop session in.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to be in Avalon next week.
We playing this 5?
When you coming to the court?
Us 5 versus anybody.
Just put me on the worst player.
I ain't gonna lie. I like this 5. We got every base covered.
Tim Tone run the show, head of the snake. Ooh, buzzing.
I ain't touched a ball in like 2 years.
I'm on that same type of time. I mean,
Honestly, neither have I.
Well, you was playing the other day.
I ain't touched the ball.
You just running.
Ball?
Cardio.
Getting that cardio in for sure.
Cardio.
Oh man.
In other news, since the last time we discussed it, NBA officially back. So we got the weird format that we could discuss with the play-in and how many games they have to be in within the 8 seed. What is it? They got 13 teams coming from the West and 9 coming from the East. And so they're going to play, 8 games?
Yeah.
8 games, regular season, and then they're going to have the play-in for what is the specifications for that? They have to be within like 4 games?
Yeah, within 4 games, I don't know if it's single elimination or what they're going to do, but they basically chance to make the playoff. Yeah.
They said the 8 seed, I think the 8 seed,
it's a best of
if the 9 seed wins the first game, then the 8 seed has. I think it's best of 3. I believe it is.
It's best of 3. What I heard on the radio was like if the 8 beats the 9 in the first game or whatever, then the series is over. But,
yeah, that's what I was.
The 9 has to beat 9 has to beat the 8 2 games in a row to make it.
Yeah.
But I heard that like it's for any team though, that any team will get invited if they're within 4 games though. That's what I heard.
I don't know how that's gonna work though. Just like for the West, like there's three teams come within 4 games. Like I don't know because they're all gonna be playing each other, so it's gonna be kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how they're gonna do this. I really want to see how this works.
Yeah. And the weird part is technically there might not even have to be a play-in tournament if they don't hit the 4-game margin or whatever. Like they could just
like right now. I think the Blazers, Pelicans, and maybe the Kings are all within 4 games. It's like something like that. It's like most of the West is within 4 games, so it's gonna be crazy. Like I know the Pelicans are 3.5 back.
3.5.
So. And the Blazers are like right with them. Pelicans are right with them. I mean, not Pelicans. The Kings are right with them. Spurs are like a game back. Like it's, and the Grizzlies, I think they supposed to play one of the tougher schedules. So it's gonna get interesting.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how it's really gonna work because they just skipping over like all the teams that's not in the playoffs, like based off their schedule. So they're really gonna be playing each other.
Yeah. I want to know. I mean, I might sound crazy, but I want to know what happens with like the other 8 teams. How they gonna do the lottery? Like, is it like the 8 teams that don't make it? Are they guaranteed like their lottery odds, like the 8 worst odds, or like what happens if the Wizards lose all 8 games and they have a worse record than the Knicks? Like, how does that work? Do they jump us for the lottery odds? Because I'm on LaMelo. Like, I'm trying like, they're not about to house us. Like, we ain't get no games to lose.
So let's say the Wizards do lose all 8 games. What would their record even be? I don't even know what the record is.
It's bad, bro. It's pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's what I'm saying. But they're so bad. Like I don't even know why they have a chance to even be in this playoff. Like the East, I don't understand it. They should have just ended the season. They're giving these teams distinct chances.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I would have rather just had them just start the playoffs, to be honest. I'm trying to watch some playoff basketball.
The Knicks are only 4 games behind the Wizards.
See, that's not fair, bro. We could have used those 8 games and really secured that number 1 worst spot. But now we got to sit there at home and watch to see if they lose games. Like, that's not fair. They got a chance to lose and we don't? I mean, this sounds twisted, but, like, it's not fair. Now we're gonna end up with Tyrese Maxey, and they're gonna get LaMelo Ball. Like,
I mean, you saw the lottery last year though. The Pelicans didn't have like that crazy odds to get the number 1 pick, and then they end up getting Zion. So I mean, they changed the way the lottery works. So odds don't even matter.
Oh, this was the other thing I forgot to mention. So this is what the article says. Says that the teams in the number 8 seed trail by fewer than 4 games after the regular season, they'll be forced into the play-in tournament format. If the Grizzlies and Magic are 4 games clear of the next best record, meaning the 9 seed, they're good to go. Seeding will be decided by winning percentage. That's the other big thing because there's not going to be an even amount of games because everyone who's in the 22 teams now, they're going to play 8 games flat. And some of the teams have already played couple more games, and some teams are going to end up playing a couple less games, if that makes sense. So that's why they have to go with win percentage because of that, because there's not even amount of games.
What the win percentage in the 8 games?
No, win percentage of the season.
Oh, so that means that but you said that anyone within 4 games is gonna get invited to the play-in tournament. So that means it's gonna be more than 1 team then, more than 2 teams.
Well, for the East, they can't. So.
No one cares about the East. It's the West. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. The West is what I'm talking about.
It don't matter, bro. They out of there.
They're gonna play Milwaukee in the first round and get blasted.
People want to see Zion and Dame and everything, like. So we want to know how that. And of course, Skywalker. So we gotta see how that happens.
Who?
Yeah, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are the 8, and then the Spurs are what? They would be the 12 or 13 in the West.
Wait. Hold on. Bro, he's not gonna get away with that though. He's gonna say Skywalker. Who's Skywalker, bro?
What you mean who's Skywalker? The GOAT.
Bro, he dunked on Hank.
For the city.
The city's hero.
The Spurs ain't going nowhere, man. Marcus Aldridge out for the season.
Yeah, he's out.
That's Lonnie's time to shine now. What you mean?
Dunking on Bron.
I don't know.
Yeah. You scared. He's dunking on Bron first round.
Brian hit 6 straight threes on him. I ain't worried about that.
You bringing up old stuff. You know how much better he got, bro, since then? He's up. He get better every game.
Yeah, dude, you got to chill, bro. He might be a future guest on the show. He gonna go watch this episode and say, Dote's on here? Hell no.
Now he can come on here and talk his shit. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't gotta hear him talk. He can Muhlenberg the whole time. Like, yeah, I was gonna transfer to Muhlenberg, play with Tar, but trolling me. That's a true story. He really be telling that. He really used to say that. He'd be like, "Nah, I'm thinking about transferring to Muhlenberg this year." Every time he saw me, he used to say that.
Man,
we would have.
That would have been a hell of a duo right there.
Duo. Whew.
Your PPG would have went down from what you average? What 14? You'd average a good 9 and 5.
I'm getting doubles, bro. Stop playing with me.
9 and 5.
Two threes, a layup, 2 free throws. I'm getting that's 10.
You ain't getting fouled.
Technical free throws.
They ain't gonna guard you. They're gonna box you on Lonnie.
That's crazy.
State chip.
And then you're gonna be allowed to just run around and do whatever you want. They say, "Oh, Tar driving? Go ahead."
You're
gonna get fouled.
Buckets.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. But what was he talking about now? We talking about playoff. Nah, that West is gonna be crazy though. Like
West is gonna be popping.
They talking about the playing tournament. Like that's what I'm saying. Like how they gonna do it? Like so, if there's 3 teams, then the 2 lowest teams are gonna play each other to play the next highest guy or something.
That would make sense. I'm gonna try and find more detail. It's crazy how they haven't like outlined this like thoroughly yet, because that's a good point. Because if the 8 seed has the final say and has to beat the team once, are they going to make, say all those teams are within 4 games, are they going to make the 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 play each other first, like a boss battle type of thing? Like you gotta beat them to. They're gonna end up playing so many games. Think about it.
I don't know how it's gonna work. They didn't think it out.
They have to put more details about what's going to happen. Like they probably will soon.
They don't even know what's going on. They just adding teams. They just wanted to add teams.
My only issue with it all, which I told y'all already, is like I feel as though it's unfair to the Grizzlies because like if you look at the standings, there's only like 16 games left for the whole season. So if 8 games left and they 3.5 games ahead of somebody, 4 games ahead of somebody, like. Why would they have to play a plan? Like, there's no way the Blazers could catch them in 8 games when they already back 4 games if they play the full season. Like, if the season played out, there's no chance of them coming. Like, there's no point. Yeah. That's clearly they trying to get some people into the playoffs. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as, bro, I don't even think. I thought they were gonna end the season. I thought that the whole time I'm thinking they gonna end the season. Then Dame comes out and says, "Yeah. If they make the season go on, I got no chance to make the playoffs. Then I ain't playing." And so as soon as he said that, they was like, "Oh damn! Well, maybe we should bring him in and give him a chance to play now to make the playoffs." And then Zion, they like, "Oh, we gotta find a way to maybe get Zion in here too." So it's all publicity.
It's all for
like people ain't gonna be watching anyway.
It's all for Fat Jesus. Zion.
Don't do that, Tar.
He tough. I like his game.
Tar has no choice but to like his game. He got that boy Lonzo over. He need him.
That's right. Say it again, dude.
That boy Lonzo need him.
Wait, I mean, that's what you said? No. I thought you said that boy Lonzo nice. Wait, no.
No, I ain't saying Lonzo nice. He okay. He can play. 8 a game. 8 points. Like 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Rondo. Little Rondo stats.
7 assists.
You said what?
12, like 7 assists.
12.
Yeah.
He averaging doubles this year?
Yeah.
Yes. He averaged 12.
Come on.
He averaged 12?
Yes.
No way.
12. He averaged 12, bro.
No way.
40 from behind the arc after All-Star break.
Yes. He liked that. He getting like that.
Yeah, he figured it out.
Sixers could use him.
Hell no.
Sixers
could use him. He can go to the Knicks.
He be cashed out and he play D. He could go. I would love him to go to the Knicks.
He go to the Knicks. Y'all draft LaMelo. That's the backcourt of the century right there.
Then we get LiAngelo championship, just like LeVar wrote it. Just like
Yes, sir.
Just like he said.
Triple B's.
Triple B.
Imagine LiAngelo just in the league anywhere. He
gonna be catching the post fade threes like he did for the Chino Hills. Full court pass, post fade three. He was drawn at Chino Hills, yo.
That whole team was drawn. They didn't play no D. The balls wouldn't get back on defense. They would just stand at half. They would stand 3/4 court, and it'd be two dudes playing D. I watched them play. I watched them play Oak Hill.
All-Star
I
game
watched
every
those
game.
highlights when they played Oak Hill. It was ridiculous. They didn't even get back. It was a fast break the whole game on both ends.
They had to worry about that boy Billy Preston though. Come
on, man.
The GOAT.
He was
the GOAT.
Billy Preston was turning it over 4-on-2, bringing it up.
Where's he at? Where's he at nowadays?
The Yingshang Cavaliers and G League. So do you remember the one play he was trying to break the press, bro? He got plucked. He was still dribbling. Yeah, like he was still dribbling. I was like, what are you doing?
They clean fucked him. He still kept. He just kept going. So I'm not even gonna get back. I'm a fake dunk. Billy Preston, man. I feel disrespect anytime someone try to compare him to me.
Where's my guy? Where's my guy Briscoe at?
Briscoe,
my boy Briscoe. Briscoe, he posted on IG. He just bought a bodega.
I saw that.
I saw that.
That's tough.
Jersey legend.
Yes, sir.
That is a Jersey. Next Jersey legend, DJ. What's his name though? DJ
Wagner.
The young
Number one player in 2023 class.
Jersey
He was getting a lot of hate. He was getting a lot of hate in the comments, man. Everyone talking about Mikey Williams over him. I'm like, nah. They don't watch DJ.
I watched the game.
DJ got pro moves. He got pro moves already.
I saw the matchup though. DJ versus my boy Justice. That was legendary matchup.
Legendary matchup.
I was talking about that. That was an L.
Justice had the upper hand.
He had Duran.
He had 30.
Duran was wilding. Nah, Duran was wilding.
Justin was pulling it. Hey.
Duran was wilding.
That was ass. That was bad. Yo, cut that out. That was a bad hezzy pull up example. Yeah. That shit was ass. Nah, Duran was wilding.
Duran was wilding.
Oh, so Cam don't got no one to guard him.
Cam, they got the big dude, Kentucky. What's his name again? The light skin.
Come on, bro. He not checking Duran, bro. He not checking him. You're not going to just say that like you're going to check him. You're not checking him.
Going to Kentucky, he should be. What you mean? He should be able to check him.
He's not built to check him, bro.
Yeah,
they're two completely different players, different frames. Lance rangy.
Lance,
I don't know though.
You trying to beat around the bush and saying he's soft?
I mean, I'm not gonna say he's soft because I really didn't watch him play like that. I just think
he did?
I just don't think he's like. I don't think he's bullying people down low. I mean, obviously with Camden though, they was playing some like weak teams, so he just gonna bully dudes get dunks. But I mean, he ain't bullying Jalen Duran.
Jalen Duran like 20.
He definitely older than what he say, bro. I ain't. He grown man.
Yeah, he's a grown man.
He literally you. He is 6'10" you. That's you, bro. 6'10" dope. Rim running out there catching dunks, yelling.
Where he going? He transferred. He transferred to what? Montverde.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's a lead.
What's McCall still there? What's his name?
Kenny Cunningham? No.
He leaving, right? Where he going? Oklahoma State?
He's
yeah, but they just had like some major violations, so he might change.
UNC? No, he might go to G. What if he go to G League with the other
Yeah, I feel like he might just go straight
he go to
G League.
G League with Jalen Green. Woo. That's a little squad right there.
From Jersey, just big class. Kuminga, he going straight to the league too.
He reclassed. He's a senior now.
Yeah, 2020, he moved up a year.
Where's he? He going G League or did
G League or Duke?
Duke.
He might as well go to G League, man. Don't even go to Duke. Don't do it.
Duke.
Don't do
What
it.
position is he though?
What happened?
What position is he?
Small forward.
I was gonna say your boy Matthew Hurt might be gone, Buzz, but nah, he's probably
He has.
I ain't watched him play once, except the UNC game.
Well, you see, that's my boy.
I don't know. Like, he got my Hawk. Shout out Hawk. Our rival.
Man, Jersey back on the map, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Jersey, we coming up. I ain't doing anything to help in that process, but my young boys got it down. They holding it down.
I never really felt like y'all fell off though. Well, y'all had that one class, the recent class that kind of folded with Scotty. Not Scotty.
Scotty Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't hear about them for the year.
Was Scotty Lewis and Brian Antoine and all that?
Yeah, I thought y'all had 2 lottery picks for sure.
So
well, Brian Antoine didn't even play like that, so he was hurt.
And y'all had Jelly JQ too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say him.
Come on now.
He about to snap it.
Yeah.
Where you at, Bama?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If he can't start at Bama, he might as well just chalk it.
Nah, he gonna start. You right though.
If he can't start at Bama, he might as well just chalk it.
Bro, if he can't start at Bama, I'm gonna question the ranking people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man. They had me thinking this dude was top tier, and he out here can't play in college.
I'm telling you though, I'm telling you, you can't put jelly in your name. As soon as you put jelly in your name, you're done for. Markel Fultz, I'm Jelly fan. We got no shoulder.
Got no shoulder.
Oh, he does have no shoulder.
Jelly fan, a curse, man. I'm telling you.
Nah,
But bro, when
Win the league.
Nas, Reed.
He tough.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he tough.
So, when
Jelly 8 right there.
When Marco Fultz was like fresh number 1 pick, when he's fresh number 1 pick, Henny was like, "Yeah, Maryland, man, did Baltimore." And then now, bro, we don't claim that dude. We don't claim him. Like, bro. Like, nah, man, dudes in Baltimore, we don't claim him. That's DC. That's out there.
That's crazy.
Nah, Markel, he had some good moments though. Of course, he had some threes against the Sixers. That's all. That's he had some threes against the Sixers when he played them. I hope he does good though. No trolling.
So what do y'all think about the basically what they're saying is the season gonna end. This final is gonna be like late October near Halloween when the season will usually start. But then they're gonna have next season, the first game of the regular season, December 1st. And like training camp will start November 10th. So you're talking about people who make the finals.
No time off.
Lakers make the finals. LeBron gonna have Halloween championship game, parade the next week, and then like 3 days later, training camp for next season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It would end like May 30th or something because they try to do 82 games in like a few months, so that dudes have time to go to Olympics.
The most recent I saw was that they're gonna have like opening games be around like Christmas time because like they still want to hold on to NBA like Christmas Day, like all that buzz they get from that. If they mix that with opening games, I would at least give them almost like 4 more weeks. But
I think if they want to end the season, like if the season ends in October, I think they should just start the season on Christmas.
That's what I think.
And then make like the training camp the first part of December and chalk chalk preseason because preseason is ridiculous bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
So
they must have updated it because the last one I saw was December 1st, but they said the players were going to try to fight. Like it wasn't set in stone. They were going to try to fight to get it pushed back. So we'll see what they do. I mean, I personally don't think that's enough time. I feel like, come on, like you gotta give them a little bit more. But it makes sense though, because teams like the bad teams are going to be done. I mean, Knicks wouldn't have played from March to December, so it's really only going to affect the playoff teams who probably going to make it to the finals anyways. They're just going.
Yeah. So Tim, want to ask you? You saw our episode with our playoffs and who we got winning and the MVP and stuff. What are some of your takes on what you think is going to happen in the playoffs and what to look out for? Some sleeper picks and storylines or whatever. What you got?
Now, if I'm going to be biased, I'm the biggest Lonzo Triple B fan on the planet.
That's right. Lonzo tough.
I would have us beating anybody you put in front of us. But if I'm gonna be honest, the LA team, I'd say the Clippers, I got them winning it all. But Philly can be dangerous in the playoffs, I'll say. Like someone, I forget who it was, saying Al Horford could be a key, showing us that he deserves all of that money that he's making.
That was me.
He could probably
I
win the playoffs.
don't like Al Horford.
I gotta ask Tim, when you say Philly's dangerous, are you talking about for the format we did, or are you talking about the new format with what they say they're gonna do top 16?
But that's as Eastern and Western.
Okay.
Yeah, not 1 to 16, but for the 8s where each
But
conference.
what if they change it 1 to 16? Will they still be dangerous, or you getting them out of there from a West team?
It depends on who they face. Like if they play a team, like I don't even know what their seed would be, but if they play a team like the Clippers, where Horford has to come out and guard somebody on the perimeter, I don't like those matchups very well.
Reed, you got the
Nah, but they had it though with the like if they just did 1 to 16, they had the Sixers playing the Celtics anyway.
Yeah, but I'm almost certain that the 1 through 16 is completely chalked anyways. They're just doing the plan, and then they're gonna have regular East versus West 1 through 8.
What'd you say, Tar?
Did they confirm that?
I saw something on. I saw a post like on what the playoffs would have been if it was 1 through 16. The Sixers were playing the Celtics.
What Reed said.
Yeah.
That format is confirmed.
Yeah, it's regular East and West, like regular playoffs, but.
So they decide they're gonna try out play-in rather than try out the 1 to 16, which what everybody in the world wants to see.
We may never get that.
They might as well just do that. I don't understand. I feel like every sport should just do that and just chalk the leagues, bro. Because I'd rather the teams just play each other. Like it don't even matter. Because like that way we can see different matchups. Because the West teams only play the East teams 2 times a year. So like putting them against each other in the playoff series that could cause some controversy. You don't really know who's gonna win.
And plus, the only reason they say that they don't want to do 1 to 16 is because of traveling. But if everybody's in the same area, then that makes it even more sense to try out and see how the fans like it. Like,
exactly.
Not even traveling.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know.
With the 1 through 16, I was looking at it, and I also heard this on a couple different spots, like radio stations, podcasts, whatever. They said that the Lakers had like the biggest cakewalk to the finals ever.
Oh,
and Giannis would have to play the top, I think it was either like the Celtics or Raptors early, and then they'd have to play the Clippers to even get to the finals.
Yeah, because the Clippers probably third, so they would have to play them to get to the finals.
Clippers fourth.
They fourth? Who third?
Raptors are on the Lakers side. Lakers are second. Raptors are third. So the Clippers got to play the Clippers.
The Clippers would have to play the Bucks.
Isn't that crazy? The Raptors have a better record than the Clippers.
That's because Kawhi chalks half the season.
He don't play every game.
If he played, they'd probably have a better. I mean, they'd probably be second. Honestly, might have a better record than the Lakers. Who knows?
They ain't having a better record than the Bucks. I don't think.
Nah, the Bucks they play in the East, so you know how that goes.
Playing game, it's like, all right. To be honest, after these 8 games, I want the Pelicans to make it. But I would be cool seeing Ja in the playoffs. I'd be cool seeing Dame in the playoffs. Same as the Pelicans. Like, I really don't care that much. It's probably gonna be like a sweep. So, I mean, like I want to see. I really care about seeing different matchups. Like, I mean, I'm cool with each side, but I would like the other match with the 116. Like some of those matchups look crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, yeah, I think like the Heat were playing someone in the West, and I forget who it was. I think it was like the Mavs or something.
Rockets,
Mavs Thunder, yeah. It was Mavs and Thunder. It was gonna be like a crazy series if that actually happened, but like, I don't know. This shit, NBA, they be messing up. They don't give us what we want. We got 1 through 16. That's exactly what we want. People, you don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
I want to see Lakers Clippers finals, man. But I do want to see. I'm sick though. I wanted to see Lakers Clippers in LA, bro. That shit. Excuse my language. That like that environment was crazy in the regular season, bro. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, every game was a playoff game.
Yeah.
So Tim, who's some of your favorite players besides Lonzo, obviously?
Lonzo's my one. I don't want to say LaMelo as my two because he's not in the league yet. He high up there. All my guys really get kicked out the league to be a stack with you. Briscoe is my guy.
He was an OJ man.
They got him out of here in a year and a half.
He was a hooper too. He got lucky.
Yeah, Briscoe's cold.
Jersey, best guard I've ever seen in my life in 2015.
Honestly,
his 2015 senior year was something crazy.
He's the best guard I've seen too, at least in person.
Bro, before my high school games, we used to watch his highlights before our games. Like we would just pull it up on the computer and be like, "Oh, you see this Briscoe? Like, he's going crazy." Then we go play and lose by 25, but that's neither here nor there.
Who's your GOAT? We did this discussion the first episode. Who do you think is the GOAT? We all thought it was LeBron.
My GOAT is, and it's kind of unpenetrable. It's always going to be Mike. I just think it's always going to be Mike, and maybe until LeBron retires, and then maybe I'll have like Kenny. I'm like, all right, maybe he actually is better than him. But for right now, I'm gonna just say it's Mike.
But you have LeBron second?
No. And I had him second, and then Kobe retired. And then I said, nah, Kobe's got to be second just because of the retirement factor. Like, his career is complete. Like, there's nothing else that he can do.
So you got him third?
Yeah, I have him third. I have him third for sure.
It's not that bad. I mean,
respect it.
Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce?
That's not Paul Pierce had him like eighth.
Paul Pierce just say stuff.
He don't count, man. Paul Pierce is a hater.
Say stuff.
He's a hater.
I seen a clip today. It was like, if I was the Lakers and I had the number one pick, I'd trade LeBron for it.
Yeah, I saw that too. He's out of his mind.
I'm tired of him. He just tries to find any way to bash LeBron.
Oh,
shut up.
I saw a video today. He said Andre Drummond, who went ninth, Anthony Davis went first in their respective in that draft class that Anthony Davis went first. Yeah. He said if he was the Pelicans, he would have took Andre Drummond over Anthony Davis.
Wow.
What logic is that?
Anthony Davis only averaged like 12 and 10 in college. He wasn't that crazy.
He did shit.
Have more upside. That's what he said. It was. I was literally like, what is going on? Is this like messing?
Drummond ain't doing nothing in college. What the hell he do?
Yeah.
I forgot where he went. Where he go?
UConn.
Oh my God! He gonna draft another UConn big. He ain't learned his lesson with Hasheem to beat his bum ass.
Yeah, a 16 team would have been crazy. We would have had, like, with the 1 through 16. So I saw this article. It would have been Bucks, Magic, Lakers, Nets, Raptors, Grizzlies, Clippers versus Mavericks, Celtics versus Sixers, Nuggets versus Pacers, Jazz versus Rockets, and Heat versus Thunder, all in the first round.
Yeah. I feel like the first round kind of like it's kind of like the same, honestly. Like some of these matchups are still the same, but like as the rounds will go on, I think it can get interesting depending on who wins and odds. But then like as the rounds go on, it's gonna get more and more it can get more and more crazy depending on who wins and who loses. You see some matchups we never thought we get to see.
Yeah, Sixers would have to beat the Celtics, beat the Clippers, then beat the Bucks.
Wait. Hold on, what?
Sixers would have to get to the finals and win the finals. Sixers have to beat the Celtics, beat the Clippers, beat the Bucks, and then they play the Lakers.
Like, Jesus.
Y'all out of that first round though. Y'all ain't stopping Tatum.
Stupid. Who win that in 7? Like I said before, beating them in 7.
All that talk about Horford fool you. G. Hayward getting him out of there. That's a mismatch.
About Shake Milton. That's all.
Come on, man. I watched them running back of the run back of that game. Tobias can guard him.
Tobias. He could guard Tobias.
Cool.
So then who gonna score? Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Embiid, 35 again. Who's stopping him?
Embiid, 35, fucking blowing his nose and his back hurts. My knee. I need that.
But like you said, he's still got 35. He's still got 35, right?
He said, I scored 35 game 1. Game 2, sore throat. I gotta sit out. Coach Brett, I have to sit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's how he is too.
So all X Factor, Norvell Pell, baby.
Come on, man.
Who the hell is that?
Block shots.
Yep.
Yeah, he snapped against the Knicks. I was sick. I said, "Who is this? They brought a G League guy out here. Had like 8 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
With tumble finger away." I said, "What the?" I said, they started bringing dudes from they started bringing Africans from the fans. They said, "Oh, you talk." Sorry,
nah, he be blocking shots.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I don't know what he be doing. He be folding. He don't know what he doing. he gives energy though. Good energy.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim. So let's talk about your Vern days, man. How'd you like your Vern experience? How long were you there? Like what, 2 years? 3 years?
Year and like a year and a half, like a year and a quarter.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, it was a year and a quarter. I had class with you. I didn't see you for 2 weeks. I'm like, yo, where Tim at, yo? I'm walking in, and then who was the teacher? Sugoi.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah. Have you seen Tim? I'm like,
yeah. No,
I just remember we were playing the 4-on-4 with the pennies, and you plucked Keon, got a layup. You was doing good, and then next thing I know, they was like, yeah, Tim decided he gonna do cameras or something. He gonna record. Wait, what? I was like, all right.
I was just really cool off of hooping. Like I was just kind of over it. Like as much as I love basketball and I'm still around basketball every day with this camera stuff, I was just cool off playing. Like right now I'm going back to school and I can just focus on my education and not worry. I have to work out every day and play basketball and lift weights and stuff like that. Like I was just decided I was over it. I just started my camera stuff and I'm doing well ever since. But the Vern days were fun though. Like I was roommates with Buzz for, I shouldn't even say a while, a couple months.
Yeah.
it was really fun. It was really a movie in there. I had him.
Yeah.
I had Trey and Gibby in there. It was really crazy.
Who took that room? Was that she took his room? Or was that Light who used to stay there?
It was probably Light because Sheed was in there the next year when we were in Judge.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, your room was different.
Nah, damn, the Vern, man. Now, what'd you think of like just playing ball though? Like your experience with that?
It was.
You said it was over.
It was the craziest thing I've ever playing Alberta basketball was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. The people there, and when I say the people, I mean you guys, like my teammates freshman year. Y'all made it fun. Miller is the craziest person I've ever met in my life. I will double down. I still talk about it like to people who ask me about my college basketball experience. I say my coach was crazy, but I would assume every coach is crazy. But like I don't want to say his logic, like the stuff that he put us through, like drive drill, and if you mess up drive drill, like you're out of here. Like, you get like a second chance, just move out the way. That was crazy to me, and I mess that stuff up all the time.
He got McDuffie out of there with the drive drill.
Yeah,
he said, eh.
He took one dribble, bro. He didn't even go. Like he just started. He took one. Didn't even get to go. I said, damn.
That stuff was crazy. Like I remember, I didn't score I didn't score. I didn't hit the rim for like the first 3 weeks of practice. And one day, Skins pulled me to the side and was like, "What the F are you doing?" I don't know I don't know if you're going to play here. I was like, I'm trying my best. And then I went and got the ball the next play and shot a pull up on the left corner wing. I'll never forget it. And I hit the side of the backboard. And I was like, yo, I don't think I'm built for college basketball. I said, I don't think I'm built for it. But as the season went on and working with y'all every day and getting better every day, it made it easier. And learning from, I'll say, George and learning from Steve, it was a fun experience for real.
Yeah.
That was the Albright game, right? You came in, had a couple buckets.
Yeah, that was the first game I ever played. Skids pulled me to the side before that game. He was like, yeah, you might play today. I was like, I don't think I want to, because this is the first packed game we had all year. I'm like, I don't know if I want to play, because if I go out there, I'm never going to hear the end of this. I ain't even going to go to class the next day. I already knew I wasn't going to go to class as soon as he said I was cool. And the only reason I got in was because George caught a cramp.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he died on the court. He couldn't move. I was like, oh, damn, we done for.
Yeah,
he just got a cramp. Carried him on the court like he was Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tim, you came in, you shot free throws right away, right?
Not right away. I got a steal. I don't know why I got a steal, but I got a steal. And I just started running up the court for no reason. And I actually got plugged, but they called a foul. And I was like, oh, thank the Lord.
Oh, I remember.
I remember that.
I remember that.
Never go play again.
No, I remember being so damn nervous for you.
Tim, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you got plucked, I kind of was happy. And then for the foul, because bro, you don't understand. Like, I just remember the only thing I remember about you experience. I remember you literally they literally gave you my jersey, like, you started playing, and, like, you didn't have to practice jersey, and they literally was like,
no, that's because I ain't have a practice jersey for, like, 2 months.
They were like, yo, you got to give him your jersey. And I was like, what you mean? Why? Skids was like, he's just better than you. Miller was calm. He was like, yeah, just the way things are going at the moment, things are going there. Because you were having good practices. Like, things are going at the moment. It's just – is going differently, and then Skid said, no, he's just better than you. That's why. Deal with it. I was like, what the hell? I was sick. So then, I was like, damn, that's how Vernia is, though, bro. They kind of like if you want to play it all, they literally pin you against your position, they only play one person per position. So I was like, damn, Tim got in. The only way I have any chance of seeing the floor is if he folds. And I saw you about to get plucked. I said, oh, shit. If he get plucked, he out of there. There's no way to let me stay if he get plucked. And then they called a foul. I said, damn. But I was happy. I was like, good. I never said that before, though. I never told you.
I respect it, man.
Nobody was more mad than Ricardo, though. Ricardo was hot.
Ricardo?
Ricardo, when Ricardo saw you about to get plugged, he thought he had your jersey. He was waiting. He said, I'm about to take a car, train a Tim Tone's jersey.
He said, I got one in the chamber.
Y'all remember he used to tell people he was starting PG?
For real.
Bro. Yeah. He used to, people he met, he used to, if he was with George, he'd be like, yeah, me and him, we starting backcourt this year. I was like, what? What you talking about? I just love Brock, though. I'll never forget, first time we played, Tim, you never used to play pickup with us. That's why no one was expecting you coming into the season, because you never used to play pickup. You used to just sit up right up top on court side and just watch us. You'd be on your laptop and shit. I don't know what you was doing on your laptop. You should be on your laptop watching us play and stuff. I'm like, y'all gonna play with us?
Because they're 25 dudes down there, and I'm like, they don't even know who I am. I ain't gonna get in until the 5th game, and then everybody gonna be done. So I ain't even gonna waste my time going down there.
Yeah, he used to have me sick because I knew you and McDuffie and all those guys was the same position as me. So I used to want to scout dudes out, see what they could do, and then I'm like, yo, this dude's like a mystery. I see him working out every day. And then once we start playing, this dude just go up to courtside and watch us. I'm like, yo, what? Is he playing mind games here? He really hell, and he just not trying to show off his moves. Like, what's going on here? Like, who do you think he is? I was like, yo, he out here. And then I remember, bro, I literally remember this vividly. Like, the first day, they matched us up for one-on-one full court. And I had no idea what you could do. I was like, damn, is he fast? Could he shoot? Like, what is, I don't know. Could he dunk on me? Like, what is he? And then I remember you ran by me, right hand, laid me up. And then Miller was like, force him left? You're not going to force him left? I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. He probably got no left. Like, you know, he did 3 hoops. He probably got no left. And then you blew by me with your left. He said, it's a bitch. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. It's a bitch. I was like, yo. And then we both didn't get in for like 2 weeks.
Facts. Facts. That's crazy.
Funny ass shit, man. I miss the van.
Nah, yeah, Tim.
I'm gonna go back to I got another year.
What I noticed with you, especially like that, I feel like people really miss when you're actually in it at the Vern is like, like when you playing, like when you finally erase all the BS that they doing and the pressure they try to put on you, and you literally just realize like even in practice, it's literally just basketball. Like it's literally like it's almost like pickup. Like that's what it seemed like with you. You literally start playing your games easy. Like and once you really realize, like, yo, this shit, like they yelling and talking trash, but like it's literally just.
And I learned that from George. Like I said that with George one day. We had class together, and he was barely in that joint. But the one day he came, we would just sit there and talk about practice. And he's like, and I was telling him about how Miller said something to him yesterday. And he was like, what's he gonna do? Take me out? I don't care. I'm gonna keep shooting. But I was like, yo, that makes mad sense. Like, I might as well just come in here and do me. If he take me out, he take me out. I'm going to barely play anyway. So if I get in the game, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And that's why I got mad comfortable at practice. Like, I'm going against the starters. So worst thing come to happen is he just going to take me out.
And that's one thing that I felt, or I wouldn't say like learned the hard way, because I don't regret my decision. Like I played for 2 years and then stopped. And for me, it kind of like the only thing I regret is like I wish I would have changed my attitude and outlook about basketball. Like for me, it was like in that situation, like for them, it's their job and profession. And we are playing at a good level and like good competition and whatnot. But I needed to look at it more as a game, and that's what I didn't do enough. So like for me, a lot was it felt like pressure and like stress. Like don't get me wrong, I definitely had games where it was fun and like we won close ones and like the team camaraderie and like celebrating in the locker room, posting pics and whatnot. Like that stuff, like that was a lot of fun. But overall, I always wonder if I would have made it more fun for myself, what could have happened with it. But I mean, I'm at peace with the decision and whatnot. I definitely miss hoops, but at the time it felt like the right thing to do. But like you said, Tim, like I wish I would have realized that a little bit sooner, not years after, just to see what could have happened from it.
No, yeah,
it's hard. What you said is literally true though. Like we really just look at it like just all their bullshit aside. You just playing ball with your boys at the end of the day. Like, I mean, practice, of course, the intensity is going to be like elevated because it's fucking practice. So like everyone's just fighting for positions and all that. But at the end of the day, it's still just a game. So like that's what I kind of noticed too. Like you just go out there, have fun, you just do what you gotta do. They yell at you, and then they gonna praise you when you do good anyway. So it's just hard. They gonna go crazy when you do something good, and then give you hell when you do something bad. So it is what it is.
They try to make it as crazy, hectic, and as possible, make you think that it's so like complicated. But like if you can really overcome all that, you realize, yo, like the plays really aren't plays. It's just pick and roll into just blow by your man and just play ball. It's literally just play ball. Like when Steve said, they said, what's the play? And he said, we just hooping. We play ball. Not lying. Like in the game, you just make a decision and just play how you usually play. They can't get mad because it's literally what they want you to do. Like there's no real structure at all. Like it's nothing going on. It's just hoop. Like for that in that
Mhm.
system, it's literally just hoop. And if you play your game, like they can't really do anything. What they gonna do? Take you out? Okay.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? They'll take you out, but then the second they put someone in, he draws, you going right back in.
Yeah, go right
So,
back.
Exactly. And then if you on the bench, it's like, yo, like that's how my mindset. What I'm like, all right, if I do find a way to like where I'm on the court, like, all right, if I mess up, if I airball a three, they just gonna take me back. They're gonna be like, all right, you was ass as we thought. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm ass. Fuck it. It don't matter.
that's the thing though. Like sometimes though, like they don't even give like they just don't give some people the opportunity though. Like they still do that. Like they don't give you an opportunity to actually see what you can do in the game. Because I mean, like almost anyone that's got an opportunity to play in game and showing that they have some type of competency to survive in the game. I don't think there's really been like one guy that they've put in that's looked awful, completely awful.
I could think of one. 5 fouls, 9 minutes. That's a record.
Who was that?
My boy Khalif,
man.
Tinley, Khalif. You know Khalif.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
in the game
5
5 fouls in 9 minutes. And then we were looking at this thing, and Skins was like, he was giving us grades because we lost by 50. He was giving us grades. So he was like, Khalif Tinley, you had 5 fouls, 9 minutes? Miller said, it's a record. Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
But I wish you was there for a little bit longer to witness Leaf, man. And Lil was pretty interesting too. Like throughout the season, how that stuff went.
Oh, they had some of the funniest shit ever. Those two crazy as hell. the first day we running fours, they was both fucking up. Leaf threw the ball. He threw the ball against the wall. He just threw the ball at the wall. Mad as hell. So I ain't doing this shit. And then I picked up the ball, gave it to Lil. Lil just threw it down the court. So I ain't doing this shit either. I thought they was both gone first day. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Then we play 4-on-4 full court, and then Lil hit 4 straight threes, and then Miller was like, yeah, we got something there. I was like, yeah, here we go.
Though to go back on what you said though, like the reason that it seems like everybody who gets in does good is because like if you're not a main, they start you out on such a low level. Like they think if you have no experience, they think you almost can't do anything on a basketball court. So like if you get in, bro, you can hit like 50 points in practice or whatever you do. Once they put you in the game, bro, you could get a leak out all alone layup. They're like, whoa, this guy can actually play. Like he actually knows how to play basketball. And then now you go from being horrible to like, yo, this guy's good. Like, remember when Henny got in? They thought Henny literally like couldn't play for some JV teams in high school. Like they thought he was like, I'm not even joking. They really thought he was like so bad. But we all knew what he could do. Like we all knew he could play D, get to the rim, like he's athletic, he could hoop. He got in. He had a few easy, just blow by layups, couple rebounds, some steals. They were like, what? Where did this come from? He could play basketball? Like they were in shock. I was like, what the? He's not even doing anything like crazy. Like he's making simple plays. They're like, wow, this guy, can you see this? Like, how? Like, I remember Light was on the bench. He's like, what am I watching? He's like, oh, he made a layup.
That was when Light was hurt, right? Or is he suspended or something?
Put Penny in, and they were like, what? I remember Dote, same thing. When Dote first got in, they were telling Dote, like, all we need you to do is get the ball and you like break a press them, get the ball, turn, and then pass it to somebody. He said something like that to you. And I remember, you know the story better than me. I remember you got it and like you did what they said, and they were like, you gave us great minutes out there. Did you see what he was doing? I was like,
I remember that. Yeah, bro, I'm saying, bro, it took our first 2 centers getting 2 fouls in the first half for me to even get in the game and do something. Then I did what I did, started 2 games after that. Like this is ridiculous. Got in against Hood had like 6 and 6.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Like they literally think you like can't do a thing until you get in and you do any little simple like Train would have got in, hit one open jumper. They would have thought he was JJ Redick. What? They would have been like, wow. Did you see that shot? He made a tough shot. He made a 3-pointer. This guy's so good.
I don't say, bro. That's like majority of anyone that gets in, like, gets a legitimate shot to get in the flow of the game. Like, they're gonna do good. They threw Avery in. He had 9. The other team had no idea who he was. They just left him alone. Said, "You want to go ahead."
Yeah. And then
just hit his shots.
Tim got it. Tim was wide open when he got in. I don't think they knew he was on the court when he first got in. I think they knew he was on the court. They was like, "Oh wait, y'all got 4 guys." Tim over there wide open for a 3, cash. They be like, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know, like y'all know how in detail we go about almost every single guy on the rosters. Like when we go over scouting report and all that, like we know almost everyone on the team. So I wonder what these other teams we used to say about like some of us when we weren't playing. Like they be like, so then we check in. Like, who the hell is this guy? They looking at the stats. Like he has no stats.
That's exactly how it probably is, bro. That's what Steve was telling me when I talked to Steve about it. He's like, yeah, like because we go over like 10, 12 guys because teams be having. I mean, most college teams recruit their whole team, so they gonna play everybody because everybody's good. But Alvernia, he said they go Alvernia scout. It's like, all right, they list the starters. And then maybe like a 6-man, and after that, it's like that's the whole. They don't even have the other guys on the sheet. A dude gonna get in, they gonna think you cheating. They be like, "Who's this guy? He's not on the list."
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I know that's exactly what they thought when we put Avery in. They're like, "Who the fuck is Avery?" And the same thing with Gordo. The first game Gordo got in there was like, this tall dumbass dude. Like, they're like, yeah, we ain't gonna guard him. They didn't even help. He got the ball in the post. He took like 5 dribbles, uncontested. No one did anything. They just stood there and watched him. He made the hook shot. The dudes on the Arcadia bench were looking at this guy like, what the hell? He could do that?
Man,
I was like, oh man.
I'll never forget that game, man. I was literally like, they literally was telling me for the game, yeah, you about to get in because we were like 3 and fucking 80. They're like, you about to get in. We have no way of scoring. We gotta throw you in there to be prepared. Tell me all the plays go over. Y'all dumbass is gonna foul out you and Hedge. They throw Gordo in early as hell. Me and Gordo both supposed to get in. This dude Gordo, they guarded him. He getting like a 18-foot hook shot. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, you the one you talking about you mad, bro. How about me? I was
he did. You're right. That makes sense. But you took his spot back that last year, though.
They did not guard him, bro. They didn't guard him. Bro, I checked in the game. Everyone on Arcadia's bench was like, don't, yelling like crazy. Gordo come in, they didn't say a word. They just watched it. I'm like, this is insane.
Bro, I was so sick. I'm like, this dude Gordo, of course he gonna get in there and score 12 straight. We start winning for once. Supposed to be losing, so I get in. Selfish as I was thinking. Dude gonna score 20, yelling at Josh Scott. Oh my gosh.
He's about to get his ass beat.
Then he started smoking that Jewel. It's over for his career.
Okay. Hey, yo.
Joe said, that's my spot.
Man, he did it to himself. Dude was about to knock light out in practice.
He averaged like 2 and 2 that summer. I remember that. That next summer league we did, he averaged literally 2 and 2, played 40 minutes every summer. I never saw somebody play a full summer league game and not be able to score 1 point every game. Like, I'm like, yo, it's summer league. Like, there's no plays, no nothing. It's just rec ball. Like,
bro, you remember the one game they benched him, and then I played like the rest of the game. We was down like 20. We came all the way back, went to overtime. I was like, damn, we should have been cooking these dudes, man.
Yep. And then the one game they put him in at the end, and it was like at the league we was in, it was like 2 scores to win the game in overtime. First person to score twice.
Oh yeah.
Back-to-back buckets, game over. They yelling at him. He's like, shut up. Nah, but get this. Like we was up 3 with like 3 seconds left. and they had the ball on the other end line. They had to literally launch it up court to even get a shot off. They threw a full court pass to the dude. He caught it mid Gordo to go to overtime. I was like, this is insane. We can't win summer league game.
After every game, me and Light would talk, and like Gordo would be having 0-0. You would have like 10-10, do so good. And then Light would be like, yeah, Doe could be a solid backup. Gordo's all league. Doe could be a solid backup. I'm like, what do you mean? Are you watching what I'm watching? He's completely outplaying this dude. Like, how do you not see that he's better than this dude right now? And he's like, nah, Doe back up. You know, he could try to be the best backup he can be. And Gordo's a star. I'm like, what? And the season came, and he finally saw, like, the Summer League translated. If you get 0 in Summer League, you're probably not going to get 20 and 20 in the real games. Like, he finally realized the correlation. Like, I'm like, bro, you not see this dude has friggin' a Squidward body? Like, he's out here scribbling. He scribbled after scribbling all the sandwiches that year. Remember that?
Bro, I did it.
He was skinny with like a skinny gut. Like, I was like, what is going on with this dude?
Nah, he was tripping. He the funniest guy ever, man. After that, he just chalked everything. Gone. That's a lot. That's like the story with a lot of dudes, though. They chalk everything. Gone 1 year. It's just the Vern, man.
After pod. No,
After pod.
Yeah, Tim and Reed, they chalked it too.
Mm. Yeah, they lasted more than 1 year though.
Yeah,
I was talking about literally one and done, like gone.
He told me before though, if they didn't play him, he was gonna chalk it too.
Who?
They knew better. They played him.
Leaf.
I'm talking about Reed.
Oh, Reed. Oh, Reed was set, man. They threw him right in. They said we need someone to get some dude shots. They said, Reed, go ahead. Said, use that big body and get someone open.
They said, yeah, Reed, get in there, be Andy Orr, take any shot. Made a couple shots. He said, confidence. See what can happen with a little confidence.
Confidence is crazy. I remember.
I would have put up 10 of them threes in about 2 minutes. Throw me in there, shoot.
I remember I was the best player, the best big on Stevenson one day. I'm getting triple teamed in the post. I got Skins talking about this could be your role next year, Dadson. Never know. I was like, yo, you ain't gonna troll me like that right now.
You worked on it though.
Team. Huh?
Well, you came back the next year. Diesel, Ben Wallace out there. You got the ball. We had to double you in pickup.
That was my downfall. That was the beginning of my downfall right then and there.
But you remember that?
Yeah.
Your freshman year too. Yeah, the Dope was like a man child to pick up, man.
I remember the one pickup game. He did a drop step on Hawk, sent him into the bleachers. Like he hit the bleachers on the side. I was like, oh shit.
Dope was out there, Dwight Howard. I was like, damn, Dope, what the hell you been doing? I thought he was
that summer was crazy, bro. I was out there fucking doing curls with fucking 85-pound weights with heads. We was drawn that summer. I had no jumpers. That's probably what ended his career right there.
Damn.
That summer.
That was
lost his jump shot forever.
That was you working out with Ye when I guard Ye in the post, started talking the meanest and illest shit to me. I don't got a problem with you. He's like, I know. He's still talking shit to me.
He throws the craziest elbows ever.
I go home in pain, aching.
Nah, Ye was a great kid out there.
Now you remember? Oh my God! I remember. I remember in one pickup game, Hank ended up on Ye. Oh my God! In the post, bro. I just saw Hank. Hank was like, help, begging for help. Ye just put him in the rim quick. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dang, man.
Sam, you should have played pickup, man. You would have had some crazy stories like this. You would have played pickup. Pickup the best.
But I played when it was winter break and we had all like the
yeah. Winter break. Those winter break runs was pretty good. I started going late.
Yeah.
Tim, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy when I really think about it. If you would actually stay that year, you literally probably would ended up starting because we didn't even have Lil just chalked it and started eating some pancakes by the end of the season. He just said, I ain't coming to the game.
I went to the Wider game and he wasn't even there. I was
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
it was
He
like
just didn't show up.
in the team. I was
They
like,
were about to put Train at point.
Yeah. I was like,
They literally was
Come
like,
on, man.
Miller literally said, Train, be ready. He said, it's getting crazy out there. We don't know what to expect. He said, Train, be ready. Train was like, it's our time. Time, man.
We had no numbers that game, yo.
yeah.
Lil
I
was
was-
gone, bro.
I was literally like seventh man. I was like, what the fuck?
He was gone. And then he comes back. He comes back like 2 weeks later and he's talking about some, I don't know why Miller don't fuck with me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he was like, me and Keon, superstar. He's like, be a superstar next year. I'm like, bro, you a superstar. You about to be super gone. On a team.
Come on, bro.
That shit was crazy.
That's hilarious. I put up
We
to the
lost.
Wider game. It was like 8 dudes.
Oh yeah, that was when Keon had 20 ball though in the first half.
Yeah.
He's going
Then he
crazy.
missed 18 straight free throws. I was like, oh shit, we really did.
That shit was crazy. I remember just being on the bench at one point. Bro, I looked down because I think someone that was on the court had foul trouble. I looked down on the bench. I was like, damn, there ain't no one here. I was like, we screwed.
Oh, bro, I never seen that before too, bro. I remember like he was frying so bad on 5. Just the one play we ran for him, because you know how it is with Millers. If one play works, they run the play for the entire rest of the game. Even though we go over 8 plays, the one play works, which is just a pick and roll. We're gonna run it 80 straight times. So he scored like 8 straight times on that stuff. Then after that, they just said, "Oh, he can't hit a free throw." They literally, once he got by on 5, but they just fouled him. They fouled him every single play. I was like, "Yo, what is going on? Are we collapsing?" We was up like 20.
Yeah.
Lost.
Yeah.
That was nuts, bro. Because all we had to do was just win, and we was in the playoffs. And what you call it? What was it? Hood had to beat Arcadia.
Hood, yeah. And they
Hood
did.
had to beat Arcadia, and we had to beat Widener. At halftime, Hood was up 20 on Arcadia. We was I think we was down at half. We might have been down like 2 or something.
We was
we were up.
Nah, we
We were
went up
up.
15.
Bro, we were smoking them, dude.
Nah, we went up 15 in the second half.
But we were definitely up at half, though. I remember, like we were.
Worry? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we must have went on a run then. Went on a run, went up 15, and then lost by 15. I've never seen anything like it.
In one half, Reed. After the game, Miller talking about some thanks ship light, but about to have a new team. Basically, what he was saying. I was like, "Yep, he ain't lying. He had a new team, all right."
Hell yeah.
He brought that boy Lee. Kasimoto.
Come on, yo.
Us fellows here at the Good Guys Rant podcast would like to use this time to give a shout out to another sponsor of the podcast, and Mr. Darren Coswell. If you're in the Reading or Berks area and looking to sell or buy a house, look no further than Darren Coswell of Remax of Reading. Since graduating college in 1992, Darren has been involved in service industries from retail to insurance to real estate. He will be with you every step of the way. For more information, head to calldarren.com for more info. Again, that is calldarren.com.
My man Tim. It was nice having you on, bro.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having me. For real.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
bro, we gotta do this joint again.
Big fan.
Yes, sir. Hey, make sure y'all go
Appreciate it.
follow Tim Toney Media on Instagram too.
Sir, yes, sir. If you need a highlight tape, you know where to go. I would say I'm the best in Jersey, but I'm not, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Best in Jersey. That's right.
Best in Jersey.
Best in the
Philly,
East Coast.
J-Doe, I'm right at you.
Oh, J-Doe,
I
yeah.
won't do that. He's crazy.
All
He goes crazy.
right, peace out, everybody. Episode 5 is gonna be coming soon. This is episode 4 of the Good Guys Rant Pod.
Episode 5 within 2020. Guaranteed. By the end of 2020.
Got you next week, yo.
Yes, sir.
All right, later, boys.
Peace.
All right, fellas.